It's loud in it, really loud.
Just keep it close to you.
What a ceremony today, right? Woo!
Ram Kabir, Jai Shri Krishna. Hello, welcome everybody.
We probably won't do a good job as Kamal did today. So, but we're parents, so we're allowed to ramble, okay?
Pragna and I would like to thank you for taking time out of your busy lives and coming to celebrate this very special day. With us, we witnessed the bonding of our two families together with Shivani and Vishal's wedding union. Hopefully we can share some special memories and not bore you with a long speech. All the kids in the family know how we love to reminisce.
With kids' stories.
And tell stories about their childhood. We'll only tell you a few. Come over to the house for the rest of them, okay?
Our journey begins when Shivani was little, and we just thought how cute it was with her funny words. So Nita would ask her, Shivani, where does your mom work? And at that time, I worked in San Francisco, and Shivani would say, cinco, cinco. and her babis were the same as her babi, which was her roti. And Bharat Mama was Brat Mama. But she got better at words.
And the classic one was when she said, Masala ji for Masaji.
Yes. Later on, when she attempted to understand, you know how in our Indian culture it is very confusing for kids, whether they're real relations or are they auntie and uncle or what are they? But, you know, Shivani was like, I'm cool with this. She's the friendly sort, so she wanted everybody to be a relative. And we had new neighbors that moved in, and they had a little daughter, Amy, a little older than Shivani, and Shivani was thrilled. She's like, ooh, somebody to play with. And then one day she runs up, and remember, Nurse, when she asked me, oh, Mom, am I related to Amy? And I was like, oh, why is she asking that? So if people that are not familiar with my dad, he was very, very fair. So Shivani says, but Mom, she looks just like my dada. So innocently, I mean, at first I was like, oh, silly question, but it was a very well thought out question.
Shivani has grown into an incredible, beautiful, and adult as an inside and out. We are amazed at how she stayed focused and juggled school, work, as well as dancing, and all the while keeping up with friends and cousins. One of her traits is that she does her own Raksha Bandhan. She sends out to all her cousins, and she follows it up every year till we know, and all the cousins always reminisce, saying, see somebody who sends us a special thing, which is great. We constantly hear how wonderful she is, has a good soul, and what we do to raise such a wonderful being. To that we say we had a village to help.
Today the village is here. All of you are here today. A lot of you had so much influence on her. So we really appreciate it.
Within a few hours of Shivani's birth, as you see how Pragna's side of the family is larger than mine. They were all in this little room up in San Ramon Medical Center to come and see her.
All of them at the same time. And
can you picture about 25 people in the room?
And the nurse just comes in, she blinks, she goes, nice family, and leaves.
From the cousins who wanted to feed her, chase after her, the big brother who always run down the steps, Biggie, Sammy. Santaba always said he's going to break the steps one of these fine days because he had to nuke the milk and take it back up for Pragna Masi to feed Shivani. Mm-hmm. And one of the cousins forgot to feed her. And you are here, you know that. I shall not mention names, okay?
And all the aunts and uncles would host her on weekends, take care of her, she had trips to Texas and stay there for weeks. And she just absolutely had a wonderful time there, felt comfortable. All this extended family was just like immediate family. And Narshi's side lived so close by, so she was just very, very close to all of them.
We are happy to add more families to our village. Vrinan and family, everyone on your side has welcomed Shivani with open arms, and both of you and Naina have treated her like your own daughter. For that, we are very grateful. Shivani, you're a daughter to us, and the son we did not have. You were a bit of a tomboy. Now we have Vishal as our son.
Maybe as a daughter. I think Vishal and I discuss more colors and things than Shivani and I do, right?
Well, one of the things I need to reminisce about is my late cousin, Praful Bhai. Whenever we visited him and all that stuff, he basically reminded Pragna.
Oh, he lectured me.
Sorry, that's what you thought, but my brother was just being nice, okay?
He was. He was giving me
He
good
basically
advice.
stated, you have to call Vishal Kumar.
Show some respect, right?
And then he emphasized, he's the son-in-law, but you are the mother-in-law now.
Yeah.
To that, it's an awesome stuff. His spirit is with us.
Yes, we miss him.
Vishal, we have never met anyone that hugs long and tight before.
Yes. I think Parish was getting used to it.
You are known as the big hugger in the Bhakta family.
Oh, it was very, very much needed on the Bhakta side, so thank you.
You have already proven you will take good care of her. We see the love and admiration you have for Shivani. We couldn't have asked for a better partner for Shivani. We love you both and wish you both all the happiness in the world.
I just want to share a quick story. Shivani had gotten sick. She was with Vishal, and I get this call that says, I think I have to take Shivani to emergency. So I was like, oh, okay, which one? I'm at work. Oh, this one hospital's over there, one hospital's over there. So we coordinated, met Vishal there, and I was just blown away how Vishal took care of you. So from even before, I knew he would take good care of you. But that day, he actually really proved it, right? And yeah, showed a lot of support and just really, really looked after you. Right? And then when Shivani grew up a little more, one day she asked me, Mom, do I have to marry a Bhakta? And, and I thought, oh, I guess she's just curious, observing. So I said, what I wish for you is you find somebody that is very, very good to you, cares for you, and respects you. And oh my God, you found it, right? Yeah. And big shout out to family and friends. We could not have done this without you guys. I mean, oh my God, everybody knows how much effort goes into this event. And it has been wonderful to see how much support we have. Oh my goodness. Thank you, everybody.
A big thank you to friends, family, and who have given accolades to us for their admiration for Shivani and Vishal. In seeing how they care, show respect, and are always willing to help.
And lastly, I want to say you guys have built such a wonderful, wonderful group, all your friends, and just how there's so much bonding. Viren Bhai had said, oh, I like how they take care of each other. And you really, really showed throughout this event. So absolutely love you guys. And we love you guys.
Finally, before you go there, Pragna, hold on. I still got something. Finally, we want to thank all the family members, friends who have helped us with making the sweets, the snacks, taking care of and getting everything prepared for both sides of the family, friends. This is an awesome stuff. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a great time. Now let's party the night away with the newlyweds.
Okay, I am not as organized as Pragna and Naresh Bhai. I don't have a written speech. I am just going to wing it. First, I want to say to Shivani, I'm not going to say welcome to the family because you are family and have been for a long time. But I am going to say, I can officially call you a daughter now, and I am thrilled, absolutely thrilled. It warms my heart to see the two of you together, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It's been a wonderful experience planning this wedding with Naresh Bhai and Pragna, but firstly, Shivani and Vishal have made it very, very easy for us. And it's been a few months of going back and forth, do lots of to-do lists, but we've managed, and we appreciate all of you being here to enjoy this day with us. One more thing. Those of you who know Vishal know I was told to tell a story about you, okay? And the story that came to my mind was Vishal as a toddler. His favorite book was Jungle Book. He thought he was Mowgli. He believed he was Mowgli. The moment he walked into the house, he took off his clothes, walked around in the diaper, summer or winter. He was Mowgli. We read Jungle Book every single night. We couldn't skip a word because he knew the book by heart. It was one of those little golden books, but we read it every single night. But I don't think he was Mowgli. I think he's Baloo the bear. That's who he is. Not a care in the world. Try to get him to be serious about anything is impossible. And that's who you are. Another thing. Every gray hair in my head, it's him. It's him. He gave me a hard time. And my statement to Shivani every time is, he's not my problem anymore. He's yours. You take care of it. You can have the gray hair now. I love you both. And I want you all have all the happiness in the world. At least, not the last thing, but I want to say thank you to all my family who's traveled in from out of the country and far. Same here for Pragna's side of the family. Appreciate you all being here with us to celebrate this wonderful day. Cannot have done this without you all. I've had a lot of support from friends and family, and you've made this day possible for us. Thank you. Vishal and Shivani, love you both. Best in life. Could not want it any more than for you both.
Your husband has to talk too.
Yes. Up higher.
Do I need to say anything more? I'll tell you a little story about how Shivani came to us. I'm always the last person to know what's happening in our family. And there was a commotion in the house of how to tell me that Shivani is moving in. And me being an old school, I was kind of saying, huh? And I said, does her parents know she's moving in? And Vishal said, yes, she's moving in next week. And they're going to take the bedroom we used to have upstairs. And the story I want to share, which not much about Vishal, because Naina probably did tell you exactly what he is. But there's one thing I do know, that he's going to take care of Shivani that I don't think any other person could take care of Shivani. One more little story. When Vishal was born, you know how all parents see their child born the very first day, and you always hear these comments, what a sweet baby. And, oh, cute baby. And if you had seen Vishal the first day he was born, I can say all the parents who told me they were lying. The very first day he was born, he looked like a lizard. Big eyes. And then the story goes, oh, man. I said, we'll have to live with what we have because it's our son. And I was ready. I went home, and I came, and Naina gives me a call saying, oh, we're not coming home. They've taken him to ER. And I said, oh, what happened? So he had some breathing, heart issue that he was I'll skip that part. After 5 days, they release him out of ER and we bring him home. His skin was almost dried up. And we're saying, oh, it's going to be a long run to get some improvements. But after 2 weeks, I think, my grandmother was with us. And he had his first bath, I think.
At home, yes.
At home, first bath. And after he had his bath, and I saw Vishal, I could not believe my eyes. What a beautiful son. We have been blessed. And today, Vishal, for all the troubles I've given you, and Shivani, it's an open door policy with me. he does something, you know who to come to. Don't go to Nash. You come to me first. And I'll go see Nash. Anyway, just want to absolutely thank you for all of our guests coming from all over the world. And the Bhaktas, thank you for introducing us to your culture. And it's going to be an exciting time meeting you all, blending in with you guys, and especially, where's Pragna? You know our rule, right? Okay. Okay, well, I like to, I just want to say that. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And we'll go from there.
I volunteered to go first because Alyssa's is going to blow me out of the water, I'm sure. Oh, Shivani. Shiv. So if you don't know me, my name is Brittany, and I met Shivani at a very random New Bruin send-off when we were going to UCLA. And I didn't know anyone. I was a transfer, so I went. It's very out of my comfort zone. I don't do those kinds of things, but I went. And I was talking to a few people, and here comes little social butterfly Shivani. Right? Comes right on up. Hey, guys. Right? You've all heard that before. And I found out we were both the same major. We were both transfers. We both wanted to do speech-language pathology before I became a corporate sellout. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like meant to be friends with this girl. And so we have been friends ever since. And I'm gonna be honest though, I look back on those times and I cringe at how stressful it was. So we graduated, but Shivani and I are both perfectionists, another thing that we bond over. And I can say with certainty that we have never gotten so many D's on quizzes in our entire life. And so we drowned our sorrows in that together. And if you ever want to feel like an underachiever, you just talk to Shivani. She was doing Ross and research and like volunteering and all these things, and I was just trying to survive. Unsure if I was gonna make it. And so I think I ended up being her fun friend, which let me tell you, no one else would describe me that way. And we did so many things. We skipped class to go to the Ellen show. Sorry, Pragna, we skipped class. And we, Shivani told her, of course Shivani told her. We got Lauren Graham to say happy birthday to her. We went to Santa Monica. We did all these things together. And it was the best. We had the best time. But here was the thing. All our time there and all my time knowing her, she never dated. Not anyone. And it drove me crazy because I have this friend and she's beautiful and she's smart and she has it together and she just didn't date. She's seen many of my boyfriends, not the same way. And so if you know Shivani, you know she's the mom of her friend group, right? She's always taking care of everyone. She's always putting herself before other people to the point where I have to say, why are you doing that? Stop. Put on your oxygen mask before assisting others. And so throughout our decade of being friends, I'd ask her if she was seeing anyone. And one time she thought someone was cute, and I quote, couldn't date them because her friend's friend had a thing with them once. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is your mentality. How are you going to date anyone? And now looking back, I'm like, maybe she's pickier than we thought. This was a good thing. And then came Vishal. And the way Shivani downplayed this is my favorite story, which you knew this was coming. So she told me that she was kind of into this guy, but didn't think he was into her. And then one day she told me he asked her to hang out, but he's still not into her. Like, she knows he's still not into her. And mind you, I had no idea until today that there was a 3-hour phone conversation before that whole thing. No idea. I had no idea. So I'm more confused than I was before. And I tried to convince her that it was a date. And I was like, is anyone else going? She goes, no, but it's not a date. And I was like, it kind of sounds like it's a date, but okay. So Vishal, I just want you to know that whatever you thought was your first date, it wasn't. It just wasn't. And I'm sorry. And I also found out today that she friend zones without even knowing it. And that's like a true gift. So I'm actually impressed. And so from that first non-date date, it grew. And I don't know if anyone else agrees, but these two have been married in my mind since day one. This is just the party for it. So I had absolutely zero doubts that this day would come, and I think we can all agree we're happy it did. And Shivani is always taking care of everyone else, and I'm so glad that she found someone that's going to take care of her the same way. So, to the bride and groom.
How do I follow that? Jeez. You wanted to go first? Look at this bride, you guys. Stunning, beautiful, always and every day. Every day. Shivani has this magnetic way of only allowing the good in people to shine. I mean, look at all of you guys glowing. She did that. That's magic. She has that. Well, I'm happy to finally meet you and put faces to the names of the 100 stories that I've heard Shivani tell me day after day. A quick story. My name is Alyssa. I was separated from birth from Shivani. Wait, no, that was you, Brittany. You're the twin, right? She also does that. She turns everyone lucky enough to know her into family. She has that welcoming and loving spirit that Pragna and clearly exemplify. Shivani quickly became my best friend and sister within a matter of minutes. I mean, we were inseparable. Working 10-hour days together was not enough. We needed to live together. Then we needed to move to new cities together and share all the laughter and tears together. And I used to think, who on earth could be as kind and positive and lively as Shivani? No one. Impossible. There's no one at all. And then you came along. Vishal, you are the perfect complement for Shivani. There's nothing you guys can't handle together. I've never seen Shivani happier, full of love, full of laughter. But I gotta say, I was hesitant of you, Vishal. Mostly because my husband Jordan, my sister Rachel, were very protective of Shivani, like many of you are. All her brothers and sisters I know are. You're the baby. She deserves the world and more. And selfishly, we would have to share our best friend with someone else. My 3-year-old's learning how to share. I guess I can be a role model. Well, Vishal came around and he didn't eat when we offered food. Vishal didn't eat. His stomach was full of butterflies. And Shivani didn't talk. She was speechless. He took her breath away, and they knew it. He was the one for her. She was the one for him. Always was and always will be. I love you both. Congratulations.
everyone. My name is Anika. I'm Vishu's sister and best man. Shishu, we're married. Now, some of you may be confused by the term we. Let me explain. I too have been dating Shivu for 6 years. Vishu and I have always worked as a team. For example, when we were younger, Vishu watched way too much TV, as he does now, but still. To stop him from watching so much TV, Mom put a code on our television. She wouldn't give me the code because I would just give the code to Vishu, so I suffered as well. However, eventually, Vishu figured out the code, and so then whenever Mom would leave, it was go time. I would be on the lookout, waiting for Mom to leave the driveway, and when she did, I would shout, go. Vishu would run to the TV, put in the code, and then we'd sit in front and watch all of our favorite shows together until she got home. So when Vishu set his eyes on Shivu, it was an all-hands-on-deck situation. Our one goal was to keep Shivu happy, and she will stay. Over the years, as we were dating, I would help my brother out. A couple of examples. Shivu loves massages. She'll schedule them, she'll go get them done. Vishu, not so much. Doesn't want anything to do with them. Shivu would like company sometimes, so Shivu and I would go get couples massages together. On our third Valentine's Day together, Vishu had to work late. Shivu and I sat on the couch, ate chocolate, chips, watched TV, and waited for Vishu to come home with our Taco Bell. It was a super romantic evening. Lastly, the three of us go on day trips together. When we first started dating, we went on a day trip to Big Sur. We went on hikes, we sat by the lake. It was beautiful. And then, a few months ago, we got to go back to Big Sur to take our engagement pictures together. Needless to say, I've spent a lot of time with them both, and I've loved watching them grow over the last several years. I'm so glad that we're married and we get to be together forever. You two are my favorite people in the entire universe, and I love you both very much. Congratulations.
नशा तेरी अखों विचों आवे मैनू मैं वेखिया बड़ा आयो लखां विचों आवे मैनू जेड़ा नशा तेरी अखों विचों आवे मैनू मैं वेखिया बड़ा आयो लखां विचों आवे मैनू
चढ़ा के चढ़ गया मैं खम्बा यार प्यार का ये तार बड़ा लंबा एक चढ़ा के चढ़ गया मैं खम्बा अनंतपुर में लंदन में आशिक रे दर्जन में अनंतपुर में लंदन में आशिक रे दर्जन में होगा लगा नजर बिजली ओ हाय रे बिजली 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 ओ हाय रे बिजली 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 करंट मारे बिजली 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 ओ हाय रे बिजली 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 तेरा किंग ओए लेके आया रिंग ओए हुण चली अज मेरी क्वीन तू हरा पर पोज ओए तरीफा रोज ओए कि दसा हो मच हसीन तू
जाओ लफंगे ना इश्क मेले पंगे फीलिंग तू दिल में दबा ले
ओ हवा 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 मुझको उड़ा ले आजा आजा तू मेरे दिल को चुरा ले इश्क वाले कार्ड पे नाम मेरा लिखा ले बीच में ही बसी है बात आगे बढ़ा ले बॉयफ्रेंड बना ले
किसी और को पता ले
बॉयफ्रेंड बना ले
नजरे तू हटा ले
मुझको फंसा ले
किसी और को पता ले
बॉयफ्रेंड बना ले
नजरे तू हटा ले
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the dance crew.
It's your turn first.
Hello, everyone! Y'all, we did it! So, a couple of things, right? First off, we have 2 hours. Yeah. 2 hours, 25 minutes left in the evening. In that time, I want to first take a small moment to make sure that I do my due diligence to express my unyielding gratitude to each and every single one of you who came out today, far, near, from wherever. Each of you, in some way, has touched our hearts and has bettered our lives through your kind words, through your thoughtful gestures, through just the small thoughts that we know are coming our way from wherever you are. And so thank you all for making this weekend an absolutely phenomenal weekend. And can I just go ahead and, how many of y'all enjoyed your weekend this week? Because I have seen some fantastic things from my side of the family I didn't know I was gonna see ever in my life. And then y'all coming in with fire. What? So happy to be a part of a family, and I thank you all for welcoming me into a group of people who are so vibrant, so passionate, and so full of life. And y'all are I too, yeah?
I love you guys too, so don't worry.
All of you, wherever you are, we are now at, hey, it's actually not that long, 2 hours, 24 minutes to party your behinds off. Thank you all to our vendors who have supported us, who have helped, who have done so many wonderful things to make this entire weekend a success. Our heartfelt gratitude and thanks go out to each and every single one of you. To the staff who are here tonight in support of our event, thank you all. If you can hear me, thank you. If you cannot hear me, please extend my thanks to those, or our thanks, excuse me. Ooh, that's bad. Please extend our thanks to everyone who has helped to make this night a success.
No, don't move.
Oh, shoot, you're stuck. Well, okay, we're stuck. We'll stay here for a bit until someone comes to save us. Thank you all. Please enjoy the rest of your evening. We cannot thank you enough, and we are so grateful to have you all here to celebrate with us. Thank you.
I'm stuck.
She's legit stuck.
I'm legit stuck.
You have to come help us out. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we got an earring stuck in the suit. She-shoo. Yeah, give them a big round of applause, everyone.
The lady